Hello everyone, and welcome back to Kutikathas, a podcast where we bring you enchanting stories from Hindu culture, Indian folklore, and timeless parables filled with magic, adventure, and life lessons. Are you ready for today's tale? Let's begin! Before we start today's tale, let's start off with 3 ohms. Take a deep breath in, and when you exhale, say Om for as long as you can. Markandeya. In the vast history of Hindu stories, there are those whose love for the divine was so deep, so pure, that even the gods paused to listen. In the series The Greatest Bhaktas, we explore the story of Markandeya, a boy whose devotion was so great that he even triumphed over death. A long, long time ago, there lived a wise and noble sage named Markandeya and his kind-hearted wife Manaswini. They were good, generous people, but they could not have children. Every day they prayed and wished for a child, when one day Lord Shiva appeared before them. Lord Shiva said, "You have a choice. I can bless you with a son who will be virtuous and devoted, but he will only live for 16 years. Or I can bless you with a dim-witted, mean son who will live a long, ordinary life. The choice is yours." Markandeya and Manaswini contemplated, and after thinking deeply, the couple said, "Although we would love to have a child who would have a long time with us, we have decided we want a child who is wise and devoted, no matter how short his life may be." And so, Markandeya was born. He grew up to be a sweet, gentle, and brilliant boy. But what made him so special was his deep love for Lord Shiva. Every day he would sing prayers, light lamps, and meditate in front of the Shiva Lingam. But remember, time was ticking. His 16th birthday was getting closer. One day, when he came home, he saw his parents crying. He asked, "Oh mother, oh father, what has made you so sad? I will do anything to make you feel better." And that was when he learned the truth of his birth and his destiny. He thought, if Lord Shiva can bless me with my life, then I will pray to him to help me overcome death. As his 16th birthday approached, Markandeya dedicated himself to intense devotion to Lord Shiva, specifically chanting the Mrityunjaya mantra. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanad Mrityor Mukshi Amamritat. This mantra says, we worship Trayambaka, Lord Shiva, the three-eyed one, the fragrant, the increaser of prosperity. May he liberate us from death, but not from spiritual immortality. And on his 16th birthday, he was sitting in front of his Shiva Lingam and chanting the mantra in deep devotion as he did every day. But that day was different. The warm air suddenly turned cold. The sky grew darker, and the sound of the birds stopped. And then it happened. From the shadows stepped Yama, the god of death. He rode on a huge, dark buffalo with glowing red eyes and thunderous hooves that echoed across the ground like drums. And in his hands, Yama held his terrifying, glowing rope that could catch the soul of anyone whose time had come. Yama looked at Markandeya with a powerful gaze and said, "Your time is done, young one. Come with me." But Markandeya refused. He didn't cry or flinch. He didn't run. Instead, with his eyes closed and heart full of devotion, he hugged the Shiva Lingam tightly and kept chanting the Mrityunjaya mantra, the special prayer to Lord Shiva, the one that protects from fear, illness, and even death. Just as Yama's glowing rope flew through the sky, fast as lightning, it wrapped around Markandeya and the Shivalingam he was holding on to. The ground shook, and suddenly, from the very linga that Markandeya was embracing, a blinding light burst forth. And there he was, Lord Shiva, the great protector, the destroyer of evil, rose out of the Shivalinga, his eyes blazing with fury, his hair wild like a storm, and his trident shining with divine power. He looked at Yama and roared, "How dare you try to take my devotee who is so faithful, so full of love for me?" And with one swift movement, Lord Shiva struck Yama down with his trident, saving Markandeya from death. The god of death fell to the ground, defeated. Markandeya opened his eyes to see Lord Shiva himself standing before him, smiling gently. Lord Shiva blessed him and said, "Because of your devotion, you will live forever, young one. Death will not touch you." And just like that, Markandeya became immortal, or a Chiranjeevi. He became a great sage who even went on to become one of the authors of the Puranas, the Markandeya Purana. Legend says that at the Markandeshwar Mahadev temple in Himachal Pradesh, you can stand where this incredible moment took place, where Lord Shiva appeared to protect young Markandeya and conquer death itself. So, what is the moral of this story? There are many things in life that are out of our control, but we can focus on what is in our control, not the outcome. Just like Markandeya focused on his devotion, rather than worrying about whether he would be able to change his destiny. Thank you for joining us today for our 10th episode. Don't forget to share the story with your friends and subscribe to our channel. As always, keep learning and keep smiling. Hari Sharanam.